What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. This is 4 Hour Films. My name is Sean. I appreciate y'all for coming to check out the channel. Before we get into anything, I'm gonna need y'all to hit that like button and definitely don't forget to subscribe. How can you forget to subscribe? It's right there. You see the button. But yo, look. We gonna cover. I told y'all literally the last video that we was gonna be covering the X-Men 97 series, and everybody from what I've been seeing is a huge fan of this. I really didn't know too much about the previous series. I was probably into Spider-Man and a whole bunch of other stuff when I was there when this had came out. But the first episode was so good that it made me go back and rewatch the original series. They watched me rewatch the original series. Yo, this X-Men 97, the creators and they brought back the original cast and everything. Yo, this series is definitely looking to be top notch so far. Now, let's get into it, yo. Let's get into it. With the first episode, we start off following up from the previous X-Men series where Professor X has been murdered by Gyrick and the mutants are being picked up and hunted around the city. Like the government is trying to get them out of here. They like, listen, no, superpowers, get them out of here. Nah, we about to send the Sentinels to go get them, pick them up off these streets. Let's get them out of here, yo. Now, the next scene we move on and we see that Storm and Bishop take on a couple lowlifes and they're in a warehouse. They're in a warehouse and they are battling a couple lowlifes. Listen, I have always been a Cyclops fan. Wolverine first, Wolverine number 1 first, Cyclops second. But the crazy thing is that in a lot of the past X-Men movies, Cyclops has been getting done. My boy, they've been doing, the creators or the writers, they've been doing my boy so dirty, yo. It doesn't make any sense. Excuse me. But in this one, yo, Cyclops is out here being that dude. He's not being the boy, he's being that dude. So this is what happens, yo. Look, right? He's in the middle of a fight. This guy comes in, rescues one of the mutants that's about to be kidnapped and everything, and tells him to hold on. Hold on to what? You can't fly or anything like that, Cyclops. What is about to go on? This man uses his optic beam to move around, bro. Like F walking, F my legs, and all this stuff like that. I'm using my optic beams to move around so that way y'all can't hit me with any beams or any guns that y'all got. It don't matter what y'all throw at me, I'm finna whoop. That's what Cyclops was on. As we continue on in the episode, now we seeing the X-Men in the mansion and everything, and it seems as though they're all trying to adjust with the professor being killed from Gyrick in the previous season. And it's been however many months, but you know they're processing it and everything and stuff like that. And you know, Cyclops is really trying to hold things down, being the leader. But you already know 2 people that's giving him a hard time: Gambit and damn sure Wolverine. Wolverine ain't taking nothing from Cyclops, bro. That's like a big brother, little bro relationship. Yo, Cyclops Wolverine don't be trying to hear nothing that Cyclops be saying. But Cyclops is a good leader. I'll give him that. He's a very good leader. Now we also see that Gambit and Rogue still have that chemistry that they had before in the previous season. You know, it's a little flirtatious chemistry in there, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, it kind of had me feeling jealous, bro, because Rogue kind of. The crazy thing is, as I'm just watching this series, yo, it reminds me so much of the 90s, mainly just because it is followed up from the 90s, but it's just like the style that they chose to do the character designs with and stuff like that. It does look a little bit more modern, but with a mix of that 90s flavor, and I'm honestly loving that, yo, for real. Now, following up later, next we see that Cyclops is trying to get information out of Roberto, who was kidnapped, who was the kid that he had rescued and everything. And he's trying to get information on how the people to see if Roberto knows anything in regards to them getting their hands on the Sentinel tech. Now, Roberto is just like, look, I don't even want to be here. I don't even know why I got kidnapped. I was finna pay these people off just to let me go. At this point, he doesn't even really care that the X-Men are good guys. He's just like, I just want to go. Like, can y'all let me go? So now enters Jubilee. Jubilee takes Roberto to the training room. And in the training room, you already know that the simulation level 10, 12, whatever, 100, 150. Magneto was the first person I seen, so I'm already know, oh yeah, they trying to get Buddy ready for what's about to come. Something about to come in the series. I don't know what, but they trying to get Buddy ready, or they trying to recruit him. Same thing. Now, as we see Jubilee and Roberto trying to get into the, Jubilee's pretty much just trying to convince him, like, yo, like, she pretty much just wanted to see him use his powers to see how strong he was. So Roberto's just like, fam, like, this is so boring or something like that. He seems like one of those rich snobby kids or whatever. But you already know who stepped in. Wolverine got him and was like, is this? If I had claws, they be coming out right here. If I had claws, they be coming out right here. The three of them. He was like, scary enough for you, bub. Yo, Wolverine shows up, classic suit, classic muscular self. Wolverine, teach me your regiment, bro. I need that Wolverine regiment. But my boy, he pops out, and next thing you know, we cut over to another scene where we follow up with where we see Cyclops and Jean Grey having a private conversation about everything that's going on in the X-Men. And Jean seems to be trying to let Cyclops know that, hey, with us about to have this child born, I think it's time for us to leave the X-Men. Cyclops like, what? What you talking about? Like, you know how many, we are Professor Xavier's first students, shorty. What is you talking about? We ain't going nowhere. Who gonna run the team? Who gonna run the team? Gambit? Nah, tripping. Fast forward, so now we see the X-Men in the interrogation room with Gyrich trying to get him to tell them where Oliver Trask is located so they can go destroy whatever rest of Sentinel robots that he has. They not playing no more games. They like, listen, we gotta get him out of here, yo. So now, villains being villains, they ain't trying to tell nothing, no snitching, nothing like that. Cyclops is losing his patience at this point and not getting any information out of Gyrich. So what he does is he like, I'm gonna let you holler at wifey. Wifey come in and she pulls a Professor X with the helmet and everything, uses her psychic powers to penetrate this man's brain. No diddy. But through this man's mind, through her psychic powers, and locates Oliver Trask. Oliver Trask is somewhere out in the Sahara Desert. So you already know what the X-Men do. Suit up. We finna go whoop them. They went straight down there. Next thing I know, this is what happens. Fam, I know y'all seen that. I literally know y'all just seen that. A Sentinel attacks them mid-air in the Blackbird and everything. Break all the windows, gas, and wind coming in 90-something miles per hour at all that they face. I don't know if anybody can breathe in that motherfucker, for real. But after that, the Blackbird explodes everything. Now all of a sudden, ain't nobody on the team panicking. This is just like a regular day for them, for real, at this point. So everybody's rescuing each other and stuff. Cyclops, my boy, is casually free falling through the air, just casually. Like, man, he probably got a lot on his mind right now as he's just falling in the air. Then all of a sudden, this is the most craziest way that I have ever seen Cyclops use his powers. Besides Cyclops using his powers to sit here and move around the playing field, shift his body movement and stuff, using his optic beam, this way, this man was free falling down, so he uses his optic beam and shoots it straight at the ground to slow down him falling, so he lands safely on the ground. That was the most craziest landing. And then this man had the nerve to sit here and pull some Avengers Assemble type stuff, talking about some, well, actually, no, he hit him with the iconic line, "To me, my X-Men." And I was just like, yo, at this point, fam, this series is the best. This series is the best so far. So now at this point, the team finally, they locate Trask in the Sahara Desert and they have this epic showdown with the Sentinels. Rogue came out showing her behind, trashing, whooping on all them robots, yo. Everybody, man, playing their part. Gambit, Wolverine, oh my god, charging up his kinetic powers, and then charging his Wolverine's claws, adamantium, yo. Oh my gosh, you don't understand. I almost had a heart attack watching this episode, how dope this was, yo. Alright, and so now as the episode is coming to a close, we see in the final minutes, the team is back after defeating the Sentinels and Oliver Trask. They go back to the X-Mansion, it's probably the next day, and they're bonding, playing basketball and everything. And they let the team know that they were considering, leaving that they were considering leaving the team and everything to raise their son. All of a sudden, an alarm goes off in Professor Xavier's office, and what do we see? The living magnet himself, my boy Magneto. And this guy is reading just flipping through his homie's stuff, just like it ain't nothing, just flipping through it, using his magnetic powers just to flip through everything. And next thing I know, this guy reads out the last will of Charles Xavier, and the last will of Charles Xavier was for him to be left in charge of the X-Men. And they leave it off like that. So I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I can't wait to break down what comes on next week, what comes on next in the next episode. And trust me, we're gonna have some fun with it, yo. I can't wait for this journey with y'all. If you're an X-Men 97 fan, please drop a like, drop a comment. I definitely want to interact with you guys. I do appreciate you guys for taking the time to watch my videos. Y'all already know what it is. It's 4 Hour Films. My name is Sean. Thank you once again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace out.